Right, Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. This is for OBM 301 Information and Research Skill. So today I will cover on chapter 6, Introduction to Research. So ready your pen and paper. We gonna start now. Alright, this is the slide that I have given to you yesterday on the chapter 6. I have passed on Telegram group chat. Okay, so hopefully you have read that all these thing, all this slide. So for today I will, for formality, I will explain on this chapter 6, Introduction to Research. But before that I will go on the last yesterday recap back on this, how actually the research is work ataupun how it actually start. Okay, before that, sorry, we I have to go to this the last one, Q&A question session on this Google Classroom. Okay, let's say you have been awarded a PhD in the future. What the topic interests you the most, and how you want to solve the problem? What problem you want to solve? So yeah, interesting topic. Uh, Most of you pick. Okay, I can summarize most of you on this mental health issue. Okay, I think because of the ODL code, everyone is stressed. So it's about online education, it's about ODL, so it's about COVID-19. Ada on the environments. Okay, ada begitu. University College of London. Wow, this is the top university in the world. Okay, and yeah, what about this micro sleep, office, about the bully, cyber bully, okay, and about the mobile phones, about relationship, about the health, body shaming ke, on the how about society look on the women's, okay, interesting topic. So maybe lah, who knows that one day, yeah, you actually don't think that you will continue to pursue your master or PhD, but who knows, can. So this is something that you have start on, okay. Underemployed, okay, good. Child abuse, Vance is on this virus COVID-19 also. And then racism, okay. Okay, di class A and then class C. Okay, just go. Ada lagi tak tahu ni, tak apa. Okay, coffee as I said. Suicide, okay, because like today nowadays the case has been increasing, bit worried. Okay, yes, about the food tadi, genetical food, burger, apa lagi, fast food. Animal violence, yeah, maybe she's Nur Azlina is animal lovers. About the culture, yes, something you can do, yes, for Sarawak, can the internet, okay, environment, health issue, mental issue, study, check up, okay, beauty standard, okay, this one. Sad but true, okay, people nowadays look for the fit people, look at these slim figures, but what I can say, so okay, ada yang tak pasti lagi ni. Mental health, okay, consumption of organic food, betul, yeah. Nowadays sayur is vegetable is increasing in the price, but the farmers said there's nothing to do with them. Okay, they still sell their vegetable at the normal price, but I think the pemborong tu lah. Okay, extinction of wildlife, okay. And the last one I look on the 5B. Okay, sekejap, nanti tak fair pula kan, so kita go one by one. Right, okay, COVID-19, yeah, who knows, there's another pandemic will happen. It's not about virus, something else ke. Okay, vegan diet. Okay, politics. In Sarawak, I think the 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 current news, the latest news on the PBS, I think, to Abang Joe, they want to have a Sarawak own carrier, air flight carrier, kan, isn't it? So something interesting lah. If they won the election, so if won the election, so you have to do your part lah over there if you want to realize that kind of vision to happens, kan? Oh, animal right, yes. Lots of awareness, sexual harassment awareness. Okay, about health lagi. Child abuse. Oh, parenting betul. Yes, nowadays people are working. Father and mother is working, so mostly the child is being neglected. So they have their own mobile phone is very influence to that child's growth. Okay, regarding environment lagi. Okay, Tourette syndrome. Okay, this is the first time actually seen this word. Okay, so I didn't know. Twitches movement. Okay, something about the illness ke ni. Oh, Billie Eilish. Okay, and then yeah, gender discrimination, like a racism, this dissociative identity disorder. Wow. Okay, and how the scholarship of student question like explore financial burden. Okay, everyone have a financial problem. Everyone have want to have the financial freedom, but yeah, you have to start from now. Actually, the university is not start teach you something about the financial planning. Okay, you have to look on the video and the YouTube. I think most of this channel ada yang share. Dr. Adam Zubir, siapa lagi, that one insurance agent tu is very good on the sharing, how you want to start after you graduate, how you want to saving. Okay, fashion industry. Okay, good. Support social media, social work, racial peace and multiculturals. Okay, pro and cons. Kejap. Game, yeah, I like game. Okay, you can start something lah. Maybe do like this one from this diploma. You want to pursue your master degree ke, who knows? And then you can actually some of these from the master degree you can convert that master proposal degree to be a PhD punya level. That is something that in your master degree too is very high level lah. Something contribute to the society. Okay. Okay. Wow. Peak porosity the most gender discrimination. Okay, back to this my itulah. How to start a research? Of course, you have to pick a topic you interested on. If you're not interested in the topic, so there's no motivation to get to know more. So pick the topic that you most interested on, atau you like to do or like to have a time, spend your time to tackle on that problem. Okay, narrow down, focus your niche, meaning that you, yes, what population you want to see, what of the area you want to look on. Try to narrow down, be more specific. The next one is to identify your research problem. You have to write that research problem and then develop your research question. Research question is what actually you want to answer after that. And then you create your research design. This is the research objective, research methodology, and so on. And the last one you have to do before you can start your research is write the research proposal first. Okay, in the master and the PhD level, you have to defend that master your proposal first, research proposal first, before you can continue to do your research. Okay. As I mentioned last yesterday class, yes, you got these 5 chapters. Mostly, this is basic. First introduction consists of your RQRP, research problem statements, research objective, the gap of your research. Okay. The second chapter you got this literature review on the past others researcher that has been done on that kind of area or the topics. And then you design this one, research design. This one is the methodology on the chapter 3, what method that you want to use. So we got this one actually will come up. Either you want to use this non-experimental or experimental, or these qualitative methods. Okay. After that, you're gonna report on chapter 4 all the result that you got from your let's say for this quantitative, it's on the survey and questionnaire. Okay. And then on after that, the last one will be chapter 5 on the discussion. Okay, discuss for future recommendation, what actually the result is giving, answer your research question or not. Okay. Okay, before we start on the types of research, I will go follow this what they call it, the slide. Okay, what is the type of research. But before that we continue, I want to explain more lah what is a PhD. Okay, you want to get the title of the doctor. Okay, if you're not a doctor on the medic, but you can get this philosophy doctoral. Okay, from you study on the PhD on certain area of the topics. Okay, meaning that PhD is something you do some project, I can say project to research. Okay, but for the PhD, okay, I look the top levels bukan master, I look on the PhD terus senang. On the PhD you have to, they call it, you have to discover something new. Cakap discover something new, discover something new, ataupun contribution to the society on that your research. Okay. And then some of the people said you have to advancing the knowledge, they call it, kalau tak silap yes, advancing the knowledge, meaning from your innovation, from your creativity. Yeah, you advance the knowledge, and this knowledge can be used to contribute to the society. And the last one is contribution to society. Okay, to society, meaning that your research, your at the end of your research, so that we found something new knowledge. Okay, that's why discover something new kat sini. Okay, so mostly on the PhD you have the time period of 3 years mostly. Mostly on the plan of the university punya duration is 3 years, but mostly people spend 2 to 5 years, 4 years sebenarnya, sorry, to complete their PhD ni. Okay, depends on people. Ada orang less than 3 years pun ada. In Malaysia they have this initiative they call GOT, graduate on time. Okay, meaning that if you graduate on time, you tak perlu bayar. Ada less if you that if your PhD is been sponsored, maybe fully sponsored, maybe half sponsored ke macam tu. If you graduate on time ni, on the 3 years marks ni, yes, you be consider wow, something wow lah, something. It's not easy lah. Okay, as I said yesterday, mostly I can take 4+ years lah. Okay, in the Malaysia they call it graduate on time. This one, the initiative by the government lah, to make sure that mostly they are doing the PhD is not completed the PhD. Maybe tak sampai pun. Maybe the data has been exfoliated because 5 year plus has been doing that research, still not finished. It's not on the level of the, yes, this not, they did not discover something new yet. So it's not something GOT lah. Okay. So when doing this PhD, yeah, of course for the academia, okay, is to get this title of the doctor ni lah, doctor, and then you In Malaysia, you're gonna get this. If you first appointed, you got 51, but if you already appointed, it's 52. Okay. The tangga grade gaji. Okay. 52 ni basic dah. Kalau tak salah 8K kot. Uh, Bukan basic dah 5, but plus almost 10K lah. Okay, sorry. I'm not sure lah 52 berapa. I think first almost 8 lah. Alright, because I'm still 45. Okay, what actually motivate you to do this PhD? Of course, yes, as a lecturer, they have to do this one, yes, for their career developments. But sometimes, if not from the academic background, maybe from the industry, okay, industry. There's a people also do this PhD in the industry line on the private sectors on this what they call it, others industry lah. Okay, they want to discover something new, something new methods to, yes, of course they want to get more profit lah sebenarnya. Okay, from that new invention ke apa ke, from that new knowledge. Okay, so that we can, yes, gain more profit lah to that company. Okay, and then of course, okay, when do you doing a PhD? Sorry, I think nak bagi tahu you all ni. When you doing a master, you will be supervised by mostly two lah. Okay, will be supervised by supervisor. Okay, it's not like a normal students class in the university ataupun sekolah ataupun whatever lah. But you akan ada, this one is a main supervisor, SV, main supervisor, and co-supervisor. Okay, mostly supervisor ni is the person in that university that have a expertise lah. I can say expertise and knowledge about that area that you are research on. Okay, experience and expertise. Sorry. So ada dua orang ni, it's very important you find a good supervisor, because this is the person that will help you a long time, this 3 years of your journey of PhD ni, or maybe 3++ years lah. Okay, find a supervisor that is on your expertise area. Okay, of course you akan ada another one is the co-supervisor. Co-supervisor can be from the industry. It's not from the university pun boleh. Tapi mostly is from this industry, from this academic line lah in the university. But of course supervisor, let's say this one from you and this one from from industry is pun boleh. Okay, but later on you gonna have this viva, they call it, before you can pass, get your doctor here. You got to defend your discovering something new knowledge ni. Okay, you're gonna have this viva session. Viva session ni mostly 1 hour plus lah. I can say tak pernah ada less than 1 hour kot. They will ask you a question before you go to viva, to make you something familiar to this viva punya setting. Maybe you can go to conference. Okay, korang dah tengok paper conference, berapa macam paper conference kan. Okay, in the conference, you pergi conference, then you have this people who interested on that area of your study tu. They will ask a question, and then yes, once you complete the presentation of the paper tu, then you will awarded you, yes, Q1, Q2 journal, whatever lah. Then your punya paper tu will be published. Okay, after that, after 3 years ni completed, ataupun you have done everything, chapter 1 sampai chapter 5 ni completed, yes, you can do your viva. When you pass your viva with minor correction ataupun no correction, yes, you will get this doctor title. Okay, doktor ni bukan senang ni. Doctor. sometimes people are not using the doctor punya initial lah. Maksudnya because it confusing, right? Some of the other country in the, I think in the western, of course western lah, UK ke, they using dia tulis nama dia, contoh lah nama dia is Habil ke, dia tak tulis Dr. Habil kat depan, dia tulis Habil, lepas tu dekat belakang tulis PhD. So we tahu lah he or she tu have a PhD. Kita tahu dia tak beritahu lah what area of area dia research on. But tak perlu letak title doctor. Ada some of this what they call it, this standard tulisan PhD kat belakang, tak perlu tulis doctor. But in Malaysia mostly akan tulis doctor lah. Baru nampak macam gempak sikit kan. Okay, clear? Alright, we go to this type of research. Okay, I will go quick on this one. Is number one is non-experimental research. There are two here on this descriptive and this correlation research. We go for descriptive research first. You need to be interested in asking what is going on. Okay, as you can see, there's another button here on the audio. I think I share you this slide with audio, so you can click this one. I'm not sure who actually. Nanti I check back who actually said this lecturer who explained on this one. But I will explain on my understanding here. You need to be interested in asking what is going on. That's a descriptive research. And the respondents' feedback is then analyzed and reported. Sorry, the respondent feedback is then analyzed and reported in the form of frequencies or percentage. Okay, example preferable skill in required by employees. Okay, this study is to investigate the preferable skill required by employers in Malaysia toward the fresh graduate. The questionnaire were distributed to 102 companies in Malaysia, and it was found that the communication skill is the highest skill preferred by the employees, followed by leadership skill, teamwork, and stress management skill. Alright, here you can see this example preferable skill required by employees. That is the thing that you want to know. So we don't know actually what skill. So from these 102 multinational companies, okay, from the fresh graduate, they identify that the highest skill preferred by employees is the communication skill, and the second one is the leadership skill, followed by teamwork and stress management skill. Okay, that's a descriptive description lah, so you don't have any specific variables that you set. While for this correlational research is classified under non-experimental research. In conducting correlational research, you might engage towards such as relationship, or maybe assumptions, or maybe the prediction, or you can found this word related to. Okay, mostly you can see on the relationship. When you see this word relationship on the title of the paper or journal article, that is mostly on that correlation punya research. Okay, on this correlation research, mostly we cite independent and dependent variable. Okay, independent variable is this one: high salary, timely supervision, and friendly co-workers. Okay, this is independent variable. And this dependent variable, which is affected by this cost of independent variable, is the job satisfaction. Okay, from this independent variable, you can get it from this previous research done by the other researcher. Okay, they have developed some maybe theoretical framework, conceptual framework. Say contoh work-life balance, they have three factors. Contoh first is the time management ke, second is on this leadership skill, maybe the fourth is tak kisahlah. Okay, different theory have different factors ataupun different independent variables. It can be mostly akan more than two lah. Okay, on that independent variables. And then for dependent variable can be 1, can be 2, and can be 3. Okay, but if more than 2 or more than 3 too, I can say that we can classify that research is big lah. Okay. Okay, this is the correlation research. Mostly we have set the value ataupun the variables that been that need to be investigated, need to be researched. Like in this case is high salary will, yes, affect job satisfaction. Timely supervision will affect the job satisfaction. Okay, and then friendly coworkers. Other element we don't uh, look at this case lah. And for this one, okay, for the correlation issue of cost and the quantitative research, we have some set of questionnaire or survey. Maybe ada 5 to 7 to 10 question about the high salary, same amount of question on the timely supervision, and same goes to the friendly coworkers. Okay, soalan tu will affect to that job satisfaction lah. If you have a more salary, you will be motivated to do a lot of work, contohnya. Yes, from scale 1 to 5, 1 is strongly disagree, 5 is strongly agree. You just pick kat situ, nanti dia akan get this. Okay, these factors will be asked in the questionnaire and distributed to the respondent. Factors tu yang ni lah, 1, 2, 3 ni. And the response then calculated and analyzed to create a correlation coefficient result which determine which factor contribute more to job satisfaction. Moreover, you can check whether these factors are influencing one another or not. Okay, we gonna use that quantitative software tools. Okay, contoh macam SPSS, MATLAB, R. Okay, mostly SPSS. You can check the correlation coefficient value. Ada some value tak, if more than 7, more than 5, so we can classify that there's a relationship between, ya, contoh tadi high salary to job satisfaction if the value is more than 5 contohnya. Okay, on your level sekarang ni I think just tak perlu I explain more berapa level, berapa value tu, but this is the type of the correlation research. Okay, next one will be this qualitative research. Sorry, tadi is non-experimental, is on that quantitative research, but this one is a qualitative research. The second one, we collect data about human group or human behavior in a social setting. We seek to understand people interpretations and what the method that we use to see this people behavior ni interpretation by use observation. We tengok dia punya 24 hours punya observation during their working hours ke, ataupun we can do mostly yang paling favorite or most popular is on this interview, or we can check on the historical method. Okay, historical method or maybe the biography, diaries and so on, but I think mostly for the qualitative is on the interviews. And the result will be in qualitative format, which is non-numerical format. Of course, you don't have any figures kat sini. And type of qualitative research will be the biography study or one personal experience. Okay. And phenomenology seek of the perception, assumption or reaction toward the situation. Yeah, we have set some of these setting. Okay, if we have a strict boss, what happens to the employee performance contohnya. So we gonna observe lah that one. Okay, and then different people, different workers have a different action ataupun different response to the boss who are very strict kan. So we can seek and then make our judgment, our assumptions, what are the actually yes, impact of the strict boss to the employees contohnya. And case study an individual or institution which will take a long time to complete but definitely give accurate result about the intended individual or institution. Okay, this is the types of qualitative research. I can say we can get more rich data lah compared to that quantitative research, non-experimental yang awal-awal ni. Because from the non-experimental, like this correlation, we have set the value independent variable ni. Okay, ada tiga ni je kita akan tengok. Compared to that, this qualitative result, quantitative research, we have a lot of rich data, I can say. We got more factors that will come up in that during we have a research that kind of situation. Okay, hopefully you can understand on that qualitative research. You can use that software for qualitative recording and so on. Okay. The last one will be this experimental research. Okay, yang ni basic sebenarnya. I don't want to touch on that. Semalam ada 5 kan on this type of research. But as for the O level ni, better we get to know these 3 ni first. Okay, tadi non-experimental is quantitative. This one experimental research. Okay, it's on explanatory. In the descriptive research, you want to seek the survey of divorce trend among the young couple. So in the explanatory research, you are seeking why they divorce. Okay, why? You want to know the reason why this phenomenon happened. Okay, I can say like on this experimental result, mostly is used by this true science background line lah. Okay, contoh chemistry, apa ni, applied science ataupun civil, they want to know about this material punya things. Is it good enough to make a foundation of the building ke whatever. That more on the experimental lah. For this kind of yang tadi non-experimental descriptive is for non-social non-science punya background ataupun social studies punya background. So we can use this descriptive correlation and also that qualitative research. For this experimental research yang betul-betul buat eksperimen pergi lab, they have to test something and report the chemistry punya reaction kan contohnya. But macam ni why the divorce ni more like a qualitative result, qualitative research, but you can have different set of maybe people you want to interview on tu ke macam tu ke. Alright. There's a 2 types of this experimental, either through experimental research control and treatment group ataupun quasi experimental research, no control over who is assigned to which group. Control tadi tu lah, you set actually who you are gonna interview. Contohnya for this quasi experimental research, maybe you interview random people for that your research background tu ke. Okay. I think if I have more information about this one, I will share to you in the Google Classroom and also the Telegram group chat. Okay, for today chapters introduction to research, on this one, and of course this one. Okay, kita dah belajar this one, non-experimental, descriptive, correlation. Correlation mostly ada perkataan relationship, okay, ataupun compared to, okay, qualitative ni more pada interview. And then experimental ni for science tulen lah, through science punya research, okay. Science, chemistry, physics ke apa ke, you have to go to the lab, okay, ataupun to test something electronics, mechanical, okay, boleh buat this experimental. Okay, when you test something software ke, try and error as on experimental. Okay, so once you got your topic, okay, you have to know what actually the types of your research. Is it you want to do qualitative ke, quantitative, or experimental, or it can be both. They call it mixed method, mixed method. Maksudnya boleh ada interview sekali and then you buat eksperimen sekali, ataupun you buat interview sekali dengan survey sekali. Okay, so that is a mixed method, ataupun satu lagi boleh panggil hybrid lah kalau tak silap, hybrid method, but mostly mixed method lah. Mixed method research, hybrid research, macam tu. Okay, that's all for the introduction of the research, chapter 6. If you got any question, you can ask Bum in the Telegram group chat. So stay safe, thank you, see you on another video. Goodbye.